Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Number 74 makes his big league debut right after this. Trevor Bauer gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lorenzo Kane is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Swing and a liner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming. Lined into right, a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Runner, yes, yes.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Kane at second with 2 down. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Ethan Small, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Malik.
Now here's the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the second baseman, Labor.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's got a 12-game hit streak right now. That's 12 games. Talk about impressive. I love watching how he goes to the plate, and it looks like he's in attack mode constantly right now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing, not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Yanks held in check. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7.
So here's Avi Garcia. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Small is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
Batting 5th.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Carlos Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. This is foul right side. Bottom of the second here with no score. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 0-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Breaking ball outside. He lost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Trevor Story. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Urshela, a Colombian-born ball player. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Tyrone Taylor. Now here it comes.
Taylor.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Batting 9, the first baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jed Jerko.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Lorenzo Kane becomes the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Small has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of a home crowd.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system. But one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Malik Smith. First pitch on its way.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
The catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Home run twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Avi.
Digging in, Avi Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Tyrone Taylor. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. A ball and 2 strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now
well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here it comes. Gleyber Torres comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nevarez has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Jed Jerko.
Now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Torres over to his right. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Kane. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. The umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Hit hard on the ground to second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in, Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. They'll try again, 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hiura.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer.
Number 47.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back, still ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The bat, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24.
So here is Avi Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Striding in, Gary Sanchez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Launch to right field and deep. Yelich throwing back. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball two.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Tyrone Taylor. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Tyrone Taylor.
First offering on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Jed Jerko will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And now is Lorenzo Kane. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A man at third with one away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Matt Duffy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Slow little grounder left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's one run, one hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Small is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is right there. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Trevor Bauer. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Bauer. Bases are empty, one man out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Gio Urshela will be next. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. David Phelps is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
David Phelps.
Gio Urshela will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And here's Christian Yelich now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. Count 1-0. Outside, that's the ball.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That ball's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
The count is ball 3-2.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jonathan Holder. Now batting, second baseman, Keston.
In now, Keston Hiura, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Ball.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box now, Avi Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Malik.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
On the ground to third. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyrone Taylor. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Here it comes, 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyrone Taylor becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Jed Jerko.
So now to the plate, Jed Jerko, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Kane. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. And that retires the side. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another chance? Torres. And Dan, what's
Leading
gone
up
wrong
for
for
the
this
Yankees,
lineup today? They're only
the
3
second
outs
baseman,
away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Corbin Burns is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Here's big Aaron Judge
number 99.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fastball just inside. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So now Carlos Santana. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back.
So stepping in,
Number 29.
Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2 the final total today. The Milwaukee Brewers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Ethan Small earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon: 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.